Hello guys, it's me, Red the Avid Dinosaur, and today with a new video. Today in GTA Online with the new drag races that were released a few weeks ago. They are, how to say it, interesting. I think they are good on a concept, but they have a bit of a flaw. They are not as good as the drift races, in my opinion. But let's start first dissecting it and see what is going on with these drag races. Pretty much, it's just a street drag race, not too much. I like the whole, the whole LS car meet ambience to these races. They are really good, and they still bring a lot to that street race sensation that I absolutely love, especially on a game like GTA Online. We also can see the addition of nitrous. I really love that addition. This should be pretty much a norm on some of the vehicles, especially in free roam. These are really nice addition that maybe could be on GTA 6, like getting able to use nitrous. It will be quite cool. You only can use it once in a drag race, but man, it's really nice and it visually looks amazing. So well done, Rockstar, on that one. Also, just a bit of something that I really loved is, yeah, an speedometer, dude. Like, it's something that I really wanted to have on GTA Online for a while. Like at the speedometer and having the rev limiter there is such a good thing to have. Like, it should be just not restricted to these drag races. To in general, I think is a really good addition that should be implemented everywhere. But at the same time, well, it's Rockstar at the end of the day. But that's pretty much it when it comes to the good stuff that I really appreciate. Bad stuff, man, the gear ratios. Like, we can see right here on these drag races why Rockstar doesn't push an idea of a manual or semi-automatic transmission mode. The whole gear ratios of 99% of the cars are absolutely awful. Like, the gear ratios to from first to fourth gear are pretty much in milliseconds. They are even faster than Formula 1. They are insane, and they are pretty much asking you to just gear correctly from first to even ninth gear. Like, it's absolutely insane, these gear ratios. But you can understand right here why they don't want to push a manual transmission, because unless they do a huge overhaul on the ratios and pretty much go into the code of the cars and make them able to be pretty much compatible with a manual transmission and have actual good gear ratios, is a huge task, especially with the quantity of vehicles that GTA has to this day. So yeah, pretty bad thing, these gear ratios. I really, they are not enjoyable. When you're passing gears, is absolutely insane, especially from first to fourth gear. They are just basically, you're just hitting that red line really quick, because basically the gear ratios are just that messed up. Second thing, well, if whoever mapped the gear selection buttons is needs to he needs prison time, just to say the minimum. Who the fuck decides to put circle and X to just gear up and gear down? Like, come on. Have you ever seen other games? They usually use R101 or other mapping on the gears to gear up and gear down. But circle and X, like, I don't know. It just baffles my mind that they selected such buttons for this. It's like, it's really confusing, and sometimes you can actually mess it up, because X and circle are not actually intended to have that mapping, especially in racing games, consider, in my opinion. They are really confusing and sometimes can actually mess you up. So yeah, really bad stuff. The races themselves are not bad, but at the same time they will be much better if it was more of a real life feeling, an actual quarter of a mile. These races feel more like a street race with manual transmission. That's pretty much it. I'm not saying it's bad. It's pretty challenging, especially if you crash, you're done. You're pretty much buried. You can do too much, but they don't feel exactly like drag races. I know that the concept of the races are pretty good. I think I enjoy some of them, but again, there is some things of the mapping and some races are especially not good. Like one that is basically going around the highway is not exactly nice. I just think it's really bland and boring, and there is not too much to do. Also, something that I really want to say is how awful is the traffic. I know they wanted to add more of a challenge, putting these cars going in front of you, passing through intersections, especially buses and some trucks. It is fun, but at the same time, it's incredibly annoying if you time it up correctly and you end crashing into such vehicle. So it's kind of one of those things that you see on import export, that you have that basically the whole traffic is going against you. Not only the NPCs that are attacking you, is the traffic itself trying to basically mess you up. So in these races, this is way more. You can see this more, that the traffic is basically playing against you, and this turns into basically a race against the traffic more than against your opponents. So what we can say, well, I had something that I wanted to add, and I actually enjoy a lot, is the burnout. The burnout brings a lot of Need for Speed, Pro Street vibes. It's something that you usually see on a drag race, and it's nice to have it. It's not difficult to get into the blue line. You just keep R2 selected until you get the blue line, and just keep the needle on that blue, and you will be good. But again, I don't see why you have that when you can just gear up. You can just get your gears really on time, and you will get basically the benefits of gearing correctly, and that's it. But that's pretty much it. There is not too much to add about this drag race. It's pretty simple. I would like to again see more car additions. I think the car selection for drag races is pretty poor. Some cars like the Peyote Gasser or the Tornado Rat Rod will be incredibly good. Some other muscle cars too. That will be pretty good additions for the drag races, but they are overall pretty restricted to some cars. That is quite of a shame, because they will be actually pretty good, especially in these races. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much. Let me know your comment in the comment section. What do you think of these drag races? If you like it, if you don't like it, and yeah, let me see all your opinions about them in the comment section. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much, guys, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.